guy. You always stand up and salute. You always recognize. We see old glory fly. There's a lot of men dead. Oh, I'm sorry about that, my people. Just tuning up the old guitar, had it in drop day, you know what I'm saying? Cowboy Marston here anyways. Just to talk to you about what's been happening recently. So, I made it past this first eviction, thinking I was going to go down, guys. But really, they pulled the old switcheroo, partners, and they took out my boy Quinn. Hate to see Quinn go down, but that's how it's got to be in order for the Cowboy Marston to live. All right. Never know. You know, he was just not as quick on the draw, as they would say. So Callum Marston's still here after a lovely event of things.
As much as I love Quinn Teddy, and he was my best friend in the house, I can't say that I'm upset that he's gone, because he was my best friend, obviously. But at the same time, I knew, just like I did in the previous game with him, that I was going to have to get him out at some point because he's a better player than I am. Point blank. So I'm just glad that this time I was up against him and didn't have to vote him out. Somebody else did.
I absolutely still detest the fact that Mitchell has this advantage. He claimed today that it was the exact same advantage Quinn had. And I don't believe it. If it is, then cool, great. I don't believe it. I don't think Josh would give the same advantage twice in a game. He might, but I don't think so. I think that there's gonna be some other twist here, and I don't think that we're privy to that knowledge.
What's up, guys? For today's Head of Household competition, we're going to be playing Family Feud! Ba-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Sorry, we're playing Family Feud, and we're going to be playing the Fast Money round of Family Feud. And as everyone knows, when you play Fast Money, you don't do it alone. You have a partner. That's right. Today we're playing for a co-HOH. I'm going to randomly pair you together. You'll see that right after I drop this video. Randomly pair you together. You're going to be playing for co-HOH. So you're going to come, you're going to Skype me for this one at a time. You don't have to do it together. And you're going to play the Fast Money round of Family Feud. The points are going to be determined by an old board game edition of Family Feud that I have. You're trying to give me your best answer to 5 questions. If you and your partner combine for the highest score in the house, you guys will be co-HOHs, each responsible for putting one person on the block. If your nominee comes off the block based from the POV, then the person that nominated them will be responsible for replacing them. If you have any questions, let me know, and good luck, and go ahead and let me know when you're ready to Skype. Hopefully we've planned that in advance, so, you know.
Okay, so the HOH today, we are playing Family Feud Fast Money in pairs for a co-HOH. So let me break this down for y'all, okay? Hold on, let me get my big head in the frame. Okay. The pairs are Jason and myself, Abby and Sarah, Bree and Parker, Ryan and Callie. Anyone can win HOH except for Ryan and Callie. Any of those teams would be great, the other 3, because with one person as co-HOH and being in control of one nom, we can put up one person from the other side, they put up one person from our side. Right now, the sides are 5-4. The HOHs don't block, don't vote. The 2 noms vote. There's only 5 votes at that point, so it would be a 3-2 vote. We would have the 3 people left in order to win, to evict who we wanted and to save our person in our 5.
What's up, guys? We have our winner, and winning this co-HOH, the only team that if they were on the show, they would have won $20,000 with 200 and something points. I don't remember. Congratulations, Sarah and Abby. You guys are the co-heads of household.
So I finally won something. I won a HOH, yay. Well, co-HOH with me and Abby. Mainly Abby's the reason we won. We played Family Feud Fast Cash, and she came up with most of the answers, so thank you, Abby. Super excited to be able to have a little control over what goes on this week. We both quickly came to an agreement that we'd like to see Brianna and Callie on the block. They definitely both aren't working with us, and they don't seem like they're even really playing the game too much from our point of view, or like from what we can tell. So as of right now, they're on the block. If one of them comes down after the veto, things could get interesting, because I know that Abby and I would probably want to put different people up. So I'd love to protect Ryan. I don't want to see Ryan go on the block. But I know that would leave me putting up the people in my alliance, which also would not be good. Although our alliance should have the numbers to keep who we want this week. So I'm feeling pretty good about this week so far. Hopefully don't make enemies if I have to replace one of the nominees after veto. We'll see.
In the hometown land, we've had a really good day. Josh, I'm going to need you to edit me like a little crystal ball or something, like a little fortune teller mask or something right here when you post this. Because when you visualize it and you speak it into existence, it becomes the truth. Because Sarah, what HOH, Sarah, my girl. Yes, I was so happy. I was so happy that she was named one of the co-HOHs. I even said earlier today that she deserved it. Yes, it's my girl. Would really love for Sarah HOH. I just think she deserves it. So I am so pumped about that, and I think like she was really able to, it sounds like from what she told me, she was really able to push her agenda with Abby.
Hey guys, so I've been thinking about it today, and I have decided to put Brianna up on the block. No hard feelings. You're just the person that I've spoken to the least in the game, and I'm not really sure where you stand. So that's my decision. Good luck.
Hey guys, so I've really been thinking about this today and like kind of weighing my options out.
I see my glasses.
And I have a special guest to help me announce who I'm putting up. But I want to explain it first. So this person, like we've talked some, you know, it's never been bad. Like we have a good relationship, I guess. But we've never really talked game. And that's my problem, because I never know where this person's head is, what they might be saying about me. So with that being said, I am going to be putting Callie up for eviction. I'm sorry, Callie, it's nothing personal. We just don't really talk much at all. And in the season that I have played before, it's usually the quiet people that are the most dangerous. So, yeah. Sorry.
The fact that they're on the block, I'm kind of happy. Because, like, I am having such a blast playing this game. And I hope they are, too. But, like, it's just hard to tell. And it's hard to know where they're at. And maybe that's intentional on their part. And maybe I'll get to the viewing party one day and I'll see, like, some awesome, like, insight into their game. But, like, I don't know. I'm just not, from my perspective and what I'm seeing, like, they're not acting like they want to be here. And if they don't want to be here and they don't want to participate in the game in the way that, you know, everybody else is, then, like, I'm okay with them no longer being in the game. So looks like we'll probably get one of them out this week, and because I'd rather play against, I want to play against good people. And yes, I just voted out Quinn, who was a great player, but I think this is a little different of a scenario in this case. So I don't know, call me hypocritical if you want, come at me, I don't care.
It didn't really matter who won HOH, as long as okay, that's a lie. As long as it wasn't Ryan and Callie. I think they were the people that were paired together.
Everything was so simple today. Abby and Sarah win co-HOH, which is pretty much exactly what we were wanting. And then they decide to put up together instead of doing equal nominations, or each doing a nomination rather, where I was pretty worried I might get put on the block because of what happened with Quinn. But instead they decide together that they're each going to use one of their nominations on Callie and Bree. And I was certain that Callie and Bree had jumped ship and were going to go work with Abby and Ryan, and then they'd only need one more, or they just need one bad thing to happen for them to be able to take some power. But by going for those two, I mean, the story makes sense. Nobody really seems to know those girls.
Hey guys, the results are in, and while this season has been a season marked full of very close finishes, couple points, couple seconds separating different scores, this was not that. This is actually one of the biggest blowouts in Big Brother Hometown's history. The winning score had 20 points. The next highest had 5. Winning this power veto is Mitchell. Congratulations.
What's up, guys? Excuse my wind-blown exercise hair. I have decided not to use the power of veto this week.
Sorry, Josh, I'm out and about today, but Catwoman Marcy is voting for Bree off the house. Okay, thank you, bye.
Hopefully a vote to set up going forward, but these two players are pretty interchangeable to me, so I vote to evict Bree.
I vote to evict Bree.
I vote to evict Bree.
My vote's gonna be for Callie.
By a vote of 4-1, Brianna, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. See you later.
Hey guys, so I was just up for eviction, and they tried to split up me and Brianna's alliance, but too bad for them. You can't split up besties, because we love each other and we live together. So now my next goal is to get rid of Abby. Good luck.
So this was a relatively uninteresting round of the game. Bree and Callie kind of got put up on the block by Sarah and Abby, and one of them was going to go home no matter what unless one of them pulled out a veto win. Well, actually, one of them was going home no matter what, even if one of them pulled out a veto win. I don't think there's a whole lot interesting there when it comes to that. I'll let Max kind of cover some of the stuff with Callie that could transpire from here. I don't think it will, but I'll let him kind of talk about that. This game is going to be all about positioning and timing from here on out, because someone in the 5 is going to make a move. I think it's got to happen, whether it's Mitchell or Steven. Those are really the two that I feel like could make a move, or Jason. It's just all about timing. I think this next vote at 8 is going to be one too soon, because then you have the double eviction right after it, and if you can secure the double eviction and knock out 2 of them in one fell swoop, then you go for it. So if I'm playing right now, I would think, okay, if Josh announces the double eviction tomorrow at 8, okay, that's a shot to go for it. But if he doesn't, he's probably going to do it next at 7, so that's my chance to go for it. Now, granted, they don't have the foresight that I have as the host, knowing that stuff is coming, but I just think that 8 to 7 is, you leave yourself too vulnerable, even if you don't think about the double eviction, you leave yourself too vulnerable for too many votes to make a big splash. It could be a spot where a move is made. But if it's not, look for 7 to be where this game really flips on its head as we really charge towards the finale.
Poor Brianna, man. Callie is now basically on her own. So I'll be interested to see if Brianna's departure kind of lights a fire under her and kind of wakes her up to what's going on in the game, because there are opportunities if one were to want to make a move. Steven has been itching to make a move for several rounds now. He doesn't want to be the one to do it, but he wants to be included in that. So there are opportunities to break up this 5-person alliance that has been running the entire game. It's just a matter of if anybody is going to win power and do that. So I'm very excited to see who's going to win this next HOH, because I'm ready for some chaos, guys. Let's make something happen, please. I can't have this 5 just like picking off everybody else and then we're all just going to accept it. This is Big Brother hometowns. We got to make a move. Okay? We got to make a move. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.